what's good, Tristans and Trisfam? Today we've got BTS Stay Gold. This video has over 50 million views in 5 days, which is pretty nuts. But before we get started, be sure to check me out on Instagram. Let's just jump into this. Okay, Jungkook hitting us with some breathy vocals.
You gotta stay gold, oh baby. Yeah.
Sugar. All right, RM. There's something really heartwarming about this. That cute little pup, dude. Jungkook has his vocals are always relatively like a moderate volume, but with lots of air in them. His voice to me kind of reminds me of Justin Bieber on a good day with a lot of extra airflow, if that makes sense. So somewhere where Bieber would be a little bit more nasally, but Jungkook has a lot of extra there's just more air in general, and with more air there's gonna be a tendency for more of that air to come out of his mouth, so it makes his voice a little bit fuller sounding. Jin has a lot of lines here, doesn't he? I think we have 3 different singers there, and everyone's doing a really good job here of actually changing their voice to match each other, which I think is the point. A lot of times they want their voices to sound very distinct, but there are also times like right here, it almost sounds like it's the same singer, right? I think that's V. Dude, that's crazy, because V's voice is normally very dark and very heavy and full. He's like the Jisoo of BTS. Am I right? But he does a really good job here of changing the position of normally of where he sings from something that's a little bit more chesty and almost mouthy and more here to something that's a little bit it sort of lifts up. And so the difference in that shift for a lot of people can be really tough to sort of get the feel and hang of. One way to sort of find the differences, one way is to think of the base of your tongue. So if the base of your tongue is back and down, sort of like you're eating like a Hot Pocket, you know, when you wake up in the middle of the night and you put a Hot Pocket in the microwave and it's really hot and you're like, that sound is like your tongue sort of going back and down. So that can be one way of thinking of getting that darker sound. And one way of transitioning that darker sound from a lighter sound, and the way that V is doing here, is lifting the base of that tongue up. In the darker version, your tongue is slightly more round. And in the brighter version, your tongue is slightly more broad and flat. So I guess what I'm trying to get at here is that V is doing a really, really good job at using his tongue. It's the exact same situation where Jungkook is doing a really good job of changing the position of his tongue and lightening up all of his vowels so that this isn't too intense. It's a light sound for him. And I'll be really curious to see where this type of voice goes, because they're very light here. And so I would imagine it would have to transition to somewhere light.
There
it is. That's really nice songwriting. But anyway, vocally, yeah, he's in this like light spot, right? And so this chorus is really energetic and really uplifting, and really it hits you, right? You don't always have to do this, but it's nice when they're able to connect the, like, this is called the bridge of the song. They took that light sound that was being used by the members here, and they're carrying it up super, super high, right? So they're staying light sounding more or less with their voices, but they're pulling it super, super high. And generally, the higher in pitch you go, the louder in volume you get, even if you're using a light sound. Essentially what that is he starts sort of doing this really, really strong falsetto sound. That sounds really, really nice, and really, like, I don't know, it just carries the lightness of the bridge into the chorus and keeps that light sound there, but like has some intensity behind it. And then you hear the little bit of lightness in the voice, right? It's still carrying through from that bridge. That's so cool. Oh my God, that's so cool. Listen to how he transitions his voice in this little section here from like the high section that's light, and he stays light all the way from the top to the bottom. And it's like super seamless, even though he's technically switching between two different voices, right? His falsetto and his chest voice, right? He's switching between these two completely different voices, but he's like blending them together. So it sort of like shifts in a very seamless way. That's a really good way of closing off the song too, with something light. Oh my God, that just transitions so well. There's like this bridge, this like light bridge. And then the energetic chorus with the high notes in that light spot, but still sort of hitting you, right? And then pulling it back, and then it descends down, right? Like, right? This is sort of like the voice coming down and relaxing a little bit and coming back down into his chest voice, and then the outro, right? It's really good songwriting, and it's really good vocal execution from the members here as well. This song was really nice. I like this song a lot. I like this song a lot, actually. It's crazy how they were able to take like RM actually does a really good job as well of chilling out his voice, doesn't he? Like, a lot of times I've heard him like when he raps, he can be quite aggressive and quite hard hitting with his I'm sorry, I'm not a rap vocal coach, you guys. I'm not a rap coach. But he can be quite aggressive with his rap vocals, and here he's like really pulling them down and chilling everything out as well. I'm gonna wind up listening to the whole thing again. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed my video and my reaction to this. If you did, be sure, look, most people who watch my videos aren't subscribed. I just realized that. I looked at my analytics. Go ahead and subscribe. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. And until next time, Tristan's interesting. Peace out. I almost said peace the fuck out, but I'm trying to watch my language. Okay, peace out.